Here goes another classic. Yeah, let's take it back to two turntables and a mic.
Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Number 23 makes his big league debut right after this. Lucas Giolito will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
The next twin up are Polanco, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
Polanco.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game. First game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set. That's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. Just a perfect afternoon for baseball. 80 degrees under clear blue skies. The 1-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Gotta love the battle we're seeing right out of the gates in this game. That's 7 pitches now, and if this is any indication, we're in for a good contest here.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, we had a chance to talk to the manager before this game, and the one thing he stressed to us is the opposition's defense is a little handicapped at times, making a ton of errors lately. So preach to his offense that they had to put the ball in play. Don't be afraid to play a little old school. Choke up with 2 strikes. Make them get you out. Make them have to beat you and not beat yourself.
Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
He pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And a close play at first as he had to go up the ladder to get that one, but he kept a foot anchored on the bag, and that's your second out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Down go the Twins in order. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Franklin Perez is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season. And I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that. And hopefully he gets off to a good start. And we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Into the box now, Yoán Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Moncada.
Here's the first pitch to him. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. Looking up is the right fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run for Yoán Moncada. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. Put a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Time now to check the starting lineup card for the Chi Sox in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, one man to look out for is Yonder Alonso. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Here's Yonder Alonso. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Buxton has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, Jose Abreu. And he's really swinging a hot bat in the series, to say the least. 10 RBIs on 4 base hits. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 1-1. Line drive to center field. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Second inning coming up, and Chicago's off to the early 1-0 lead. Here's Miguel Sano. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
The third baseman, Miguel Sano.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike two swinging.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And right into the shift. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Here's Byron Buxton now. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. First offering on its way. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Sanchez waits on it. 2 down. Up next for Minnesota, number 23. And while not really viewed as a big-time prospect coming out of the draft, he's had to prove himself at every step of the way to get to this point. His first big league at-bat.
Yeah, you just don't have the opportunities to fail when they invest minimal money in you. It shows how hard this guy has had to work to grind through the minor leagues and get to this point.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Inside, he misses. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They trail this one 1-0. Up next for Chicago, Josh Naylor. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one.
Naylor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. 2-1 pitch. A circle change taken for a called strike two. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He was hitless in the shutout last night. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Castillo, who cleverly gets the nickname Beef. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Pitch on the way. Fastball well outside. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop, Polanco. And there are two away now. Ready now for the White Sox, Daniel Polka. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you nothing is worse than having to battle not only the hitter but the umpire as well. He didn't get some of the calls there, but there's nothing he can do about that now. Just got to go right after the next guy.
So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That's hitting 101 right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Sanchez stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Curveball grounded towards second. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. The White Sox strand a couple. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now to the plate, Bobby Bradley, and this at-bat marks the beginning of his big league career. An exciting moment for him.
Yeah, what a monster moment for not only himself, but his family, all the coaches that have helped him along the way. This is a monumental moment in his career.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Well, making it to the bigs was far from guaranteed for him. It's got to be a great feeling to finally have that major league jersey on his back, huh?
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself to himself at moments, had to look in the mirror and decide, is this what I want to do with the rest of my life, grinding it out on the buses in the minor leagues? But it all comes to fruition now, stepping into the batter's box in the big leagues for the first time.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
All even now, 2-2.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. This is line to left. Naylor has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, number 26. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. That's wide, 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Hit back up the middle. Anderson picks it up. And there's out number 2.
The batter, number 11.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Liner towards second. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set, and the pitch. And they start him out away with a called strike.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Throw over to first.
No, he's in there.
And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. Polanco leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And there goes Polanco. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Ready with the 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. 2 out here and a runner at second. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They're down 1-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Yohan Moncada. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as it'll head for the 330 sign near the bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He popped out in his first trip. The 0-1 pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. No one out with a runner at second. And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3. There you see Yonder Alonso. He waits next. Heading out towards shallow right. Waiting on it, the right fielder. 1 out. Digging in, Yonder Alonso. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yonder Alonso.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 0-2 to Alonso.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Abreu. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run home run off the bat of Jose Abreu. And that is 27 for him on the year. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
The left fielder,
In
number
now,
29.
Josh Naylor. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Two balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
Stepping in now, Wellington Castillo, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ball 2 now.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here it comes. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And the count will be full.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch on its way. This is foul right side. Naylor is off at first with 2 away. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. He'll try it again, 3-2. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Palka. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 2 in the inning for the Sox, however. They come on this 2-run home run. We're through 3 here on the south side. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Into the box, Jonathan Scope will start things out against Lucas Giolito as we get the inning underway.
Go.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it, Naylor. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Up next for the Twins.
Good time now to check out the White Sox Road to the Show report as you see a pair of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves as of late. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the next to bat will be the big third baseman Miguel Sano. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Takes this the other way to right, and now a lunging catch, and he does a full gainer as well, but somehow hangs on for the second out.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Standing in now, Byron Buxton. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Behind 0-2 now. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And he fouls this one off. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Into the box now, Adam Engel. A base hit in his first trip.
Engel.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Engel is a guy that has a lot of speed, no doubt about that. And while that's certainly a weapon for him offensively, it could be argued that it benefits him just as much on the defensive side of the ball, given the position he plays.
And not only just speed, but first step quickness speed. He's able to track balls down that other guys cannot get to. And sometimes that's half the equation.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Nope. 3-0.
3 balls.
Yohan Moncada waits on deck. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. And a full count now, 3-2.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The next 3-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rosario is there. 2 down. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Yohan Moncada. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Fly ball out toward left center field. Buxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman, number 23.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just 1 hit for these guys this afternoon. Stepping in, Williams Astudillo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Naylor is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. A look at our line score here through the first 4, and as we've mentioned, just now 1 hit for these guys this afternoon.
Bobby Bradley.
Next will be the designated hitter, Bobby Bradley. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Down go the Twins in order. Still down 3-0. Steven Gonsalves is on his way into the ball game now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year. Digging in, Tim Anderson. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And there's ball 1. Gonsalves, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Into the box now, Yonder Alonso, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball two. 1 out, nobody on. Two and two.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Jose Abreu. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So a 2-out double here gives him some new life here in this 5th inning. And as we show you the White Sox leaderboard, you can see that he currently paces the team in that department. Digging in and looking for more, Josh Naylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Stays alive. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Abreu at third with 2 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3. White Sox leave 1, but they lead it 3-0. Ready now, number 26. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Number 26 has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 1 for 2 in this one. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Bare-handed for 1. On to first. And here indeed is a super double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
We've seen this before. Fastballs in, then breaking balls away. That's been his plan of attack throughout the first half of this game.
Three and 0 now.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Polka going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail in this one 3-0. So striding in, Wellington Castillo. He'll lead things off in the pale hose half of the 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Count remains 2-2. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder.
So here's Daniel Palka now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
That's got to be frustrating for the pitcher right there. He's well aware of who's having great seasons and who's having the tough seasons at the plate for the opposition. This guy put him in the tough season bucket, and he just gave up a knock to him.
Stepping in now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in his two at-bats so far. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. He lays out, but it's out of his reach, so that's a tough strike two. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. Palka over at second. Engel at first. 2 out in the inning. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, 2-out RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Up next to Chicago, the first baseman.
Standing in, Yonder Alonso. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Popped up. Sano will put this one away, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We're through 6 full. It's the White Sox 5 and the Twins nothing. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Digging in once again, Jonathan Scope. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. This is in the air to left field. Naylor moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Now
next will be the cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Hawker is right there as he takes it for the second out. Standing in, Byron Buxton. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
The 3-1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Gabriel Moya gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Gabriel Moya.
Digging in now, Jose Abreu. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
Here it comes on 1-1. Line towards center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
The left fielder, number 29, John Naylor.
Into the box, Josh Naylor, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
1 out, nobody on. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes.
batting,
Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
In now, Wellington Castillo, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
One and 2 to the White Sox catcher. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1-2-3 go the White Sox, but they hold a 5-0 lead. At the plate, number 23.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
1
Twins,
for him here in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, strike one. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Williams Astudillo. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
He may be down 2-0 after those first two pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Called strike two, and now it's full 3-2. Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah, D-Row, this is every manager's dream spot right now. You're one out into the 8th inning. Your starter's giving you some good baseball, and you could go to your better relievers now towards the end of the ball game. This is set up perfectly right now. That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Bobby Bradley. He's still hitless in the majors after 2 at-bats. No doubt he'd like to turn that 0 batting average into a .333 here.
Yeah, I know it's his first game, but after 2 at-bats, he should be able to slow himself down a little bit. I expect him to have a nice AB right here.
Astudillo, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
One and two now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a great take there right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. And he popped him up. and no one will track it down.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Yusmeiro Petit takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Settling in now, number 26. He picked up his first career hit in his last AB.
I can't begin to tell you, Matty, how much more comfortable this guy is in the box right now as he approaches this AB right here. Getting off the schneid and getting a big league knock changes everything.
1 ball, no strikes to count. One-0 count. Here it is. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that drops below the knees for a ball.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jorge Polanco. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Hard hit towards center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Twins strand a pair. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Palka. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Daniel Palka.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. And that's out number 1. So digging in now, Adam Engel. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch on its way. Changeup called strike 1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike 1, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. There's a ball low. He misses with the changeup. Action in the White Sox bullpen now as they have a left-hander getting loose. The 1-1 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Engel is in pursuit. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Here's a look at the final line for the White Sox starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
From the stretch. Hit out toward second. Sanchez is up with it. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's 2 for 4. Pitch on the way. Taken, but called a strike. Cutter low, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Two out, nobody on. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-0 the final score today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lucas Giolito earned his 9th win of the year as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Franklin Perez was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.